Hey Leo, welcome to your April 2024 monthly reading. We're just going to go ahead and get started, my friend, and jump straight in. I hope you're all doing well out there. Happy eclipse or belated eclipse or early eclipse if we're talking about the solar eclipse. But let's see here, Leo, what's going on here? What do we got? What's going on with you? Interesting. You pulled the Ten of Wands, the Temperance, King of Pentacles, the Six of Cups here. Hearing a lot of you could be playing like catch up. Let's see. Interesting. All right. You pulled the, it's interesting with this reading because I'm almost kind of getting here that a lot of you are really trying to figure out and reformulate here how you could be more productive or how you can get things done more efficiently. Like some of you with the Ten of Wands, I got to keep it real. With the Ten of Wands being the overall energy, the Ten of Wands is the burden of responsibility that we all carry. I think things are actually going to turn in your, by the way, back up really quick. We're backing up. If we back up really quick, I think things are going to turn in your favor though. I think you'll be able to find like the sweet spot with something here, the Six of Cups. And I feel like whatever this is going to give you like the extra boost that you needed here with the Strength card. But the Six of Cups as well is also like my card of like the gift from the universe or receiving like some type of spiritual need or emotional need or something of that nature that feels like a blessing. So we'll clarify and we'll see what that is. But the Ten of Wands is your overall energy here for the month. Ten of Wands, like I was going to say, is the burden of responsibility. It's where it's like, it's our daily life. It's our daily routine. It's the things that we do. Sometimes we can bite off more than we can chew. And then that's when it's like the burdens start to pile on and it just feels like you're carrying a heavy load or you have a heavy load that you're carrying. And some of you could be definitely experiencing that. But it's interesting here that the Temperance is in your current energy. But it's interesting, all the hard work though you are putting into something, you will get the rewards from it. So if it feels tough, or if it feels like it's been a long haul, right, trying to make it to the end or the finish line, the Six of Cups is telling me that you will receive here the benefits and you will be able to enjoy them and you will be able to get back to simplicity or a feeling of more simplicity that doesn't feel as heavy as it once did. And that Strength card in the outcome is actually reflecting to you just how much you are actually capable of when you actually commit to something. So with this Temperance being here, this is my card of reformulation. It's the card of seeing what works, discarding what doesn't work. Or taking what works, discarding what doesn't work here. And figuring out the right mixture and the right blend or the right process here that allows you to get the most out of something here. But also at the same time that allows you to be able to create something here that flows well and it's effortless and it feels like things are in harmony and are in balance. And I feel like that is something that you're trying to really solve at this time in your life. You pulled the King of Pentacles in the challenge. Your challenge could definitely be your career, work, business, finances, money, all the stability aspects of life, right? So it's interesting. Some of you may be wondering, you may be at you're not at a turning point, I would say, with your career or with work. Some of you may be, but I think this is where you're kind of wanting to change things up because the King of Pentacles is Taurus. It's like very conventional and it's fixed. It's like you're not wanting to get rid of everything I'm seeing here, but what you're wanting to do is like you're wanting to tweak things or shift things here with this Lovers as the advice that's more in alignment and that feels more like there's not so much resistance in a way, right? And so this Lovers as the advice is saying, if there's something here you want to change up, if you're feeling called in a certain direction, if you're feeling called to do something differently, the Lovers is like trust your soul and trust in the divine and trust what your intuitive guidance is telling you to do. What I'm picking up on intuitively with this Lovers card, because the Lovers isn't always about love, like with relationships. It can be, but it's like your relationships to things, right? Your work, your purpose, you feeling in alignment with your own soul and your own destiny. Because the Lovers talks about like, it's like the story of Adam and Eve, the fall from grace, coming down into a fractal state, and that sense of yearning to reunite and reunify with the divine that we all kind of crave. We want. It's like when we find something in our life that we really enjoy, right? Or we're trying to find that sense of passion and fulfillment with something that we actually really want to be doing in regards to work or in regards to anything in our lives. That's the Lovers, when you unify with it and you feel like, yes, this is my purpose. Yes, I'm in alignment. So I think this is really just getting back into alignment with things here. And however that looks, however that process is, I do feel like, though, you will go through that process with the Six of Cups. You will get the rewards here. If you hear the shower in the background, that's my girlfriend showering. But with the Six of Cups being here, this is you receiving and getting back to simplicity and being able to be in the energy of being present and feeling joy again. When you have the Ten of Wands in your back, you're thinking about the future. You're thinking about, damn, I did all this in the past. I'm struggling in the moment, right? I think about the future. That's stressing me the fuck out. I'm overwhelmed, possibly. The Six of Cups is when things get restored and it comes back to simplicity and you're able to have joy and find joy in the moment without feeling the burden of reality, right? So your needs are getting met here, basically. You have the Strength card here in the outcome. Here you go, Leo, showing up in the outcome. So you're showing up strong and you're reading the outcome. And this is you understanding like how capable you are of things when you really, when you are being tested, right? And for Leos, whenever we are being tested and there is a challenge, I feel like I need to sneeze. Hold on. When you are being tested, I'm going to sneeze in a moment, but when you are being tested, Leo, it's like when you persevere through that challenge, it's like very rewarding for Leos. I'm a Leo, so I understand what that feeling and that sensation feels like. It's a sense of pride in a way. And I'm talking about a healthy sense of pride to where it's like you've accomplished something or you've overcome it. And it's like, you realize that you're a lot capable than you think. Or just the fact that you got through something is rewarding. Seven of Wands in the position of something that you're unaware of here, that you need to be aware of. Seven of Wands is about believing in yourself. I'm not saying that you don't believe in yourself, Leo, but maybe you are wavering here a little bit. Maybe when it comes to career or when it comes to things in your life, you're like wondering, should you still commit to something? And the answer is yes, you should, right? The Seven of Wands is about being strong and standing up for what it is that you believe in and being your own authority and being confident in yourself and your capabilities and taking action and not giving up, staying on top of the hill. Yeah, remember that game, King of the Hill? You pulled this Moon card. It says perception. Yeah, the Moon deals with our private emotions, deals with our inner world. And sometimes when we're feeling certain things, it can distort our perception with stuff, right? If you're struggling, you feel like life is just a big ass struggle and you look at everything negative because you're going through something emotionally. And so it's about the perspective switch that I feel is what's needed at this time. And the Moon coming out, we just had a lunar eclipse in Libra, and so everybody's feeling this lunar influence of the eclipse that we just had. And we're coming into a total solar eclipse in Aries. At this time, things are bubbling up for a reason. The Moon, your emotions, things are coming to your awareness, your conscious awareness that you were unaware of before. And now you have to dive into it and understand it more. And that's what the Temperance is. It's extracting wisdom and knowledge from what you were once unaware of before. You pull this Eye of the Needle. It says intentionality. I think it's very important to understand what your intentions are. I'm not saying you don't know what they are at this time, but I feel like by defining it a little bit more for yourself and sticking to your intentions and not giving up with the Seven of Wands, that's what's going to help you get your blessing here. Pulled this Wilderness card. It says Untamed here. Yeah, there's nothing. This is like my card of like setting yourself free. This is like a very Uranian energy, to where it's like it's liberation, right? There is a sense of liberation that I feel that you're wanting at this time from the Ten of Wands itself, right? Maybe certain responsibilities or certain things that are weighing on you. You want that sense of liberation. You will get it with that Six of Cups, but I think right now it's like understanding where you have fallen out of alignment with things or where you're not in alignment. And by aligning with things and your true desires and your true intentions with things, that's what's going to help set you free. So let's clarify your reading, Leo. Clarify the Ten of Wands for your overall energy. You have the Hierophant here. Hierophant's my card of lessons and wisdom. The keys at the bottom represent the keys of wisdom, right? But also the Hierophant can be establishments and communities or things that you're a part of, right? And so maybe there's just a lot of responsibility. It's a lot of things that you're trying to manage, or there's a lot of things here that you're trying to learn, and it's just felt like a lot, and you're just doing the best that you can do, which is what the Temperance is. And your current energy is telling me as well. You're just trying to do the best that you can do. And the Temperance being here is like giving yourself grace and bringing some temperance into the situation, not being so hard on yourself. Clarify this Temperance and your current energy. Two of Cups here. Yeah, I feel like you're restoring the relationship possibly with yourself and to the things around you, relationships, all of it. But I feel like it's more so with yourself. It's like you're kind of in an energy of like having to recalibrate things on an internal level, so that way you can actually start to project the right things on an external level. Clarify the King of Pentacles in the Challenge. You have the Chariot. Yeah, your destiny, your dreams, the things that you want to accomplish. There's a challenge with that going on. And your advice, you know, the Chariot and the Lovers, this is about really, this is the highest expression of true divinity when one is fully merged with their higher self or with the divine or God and is moving in the direction of their destiny and their purpose. However, you may feel out of alignment. Maybe there's a change in direction that you're feeling, or a choice here that you're having to make with certain things. And the Lovers is like saying, like, the choice that you make, you want to make sure that it's in alignment with your true soul essence. An example of that is like, let's just say you always had a career, you did things one way. And it's not that you want to totally change your career, but it's like you want to experiment or try newer things, but you're afraid. Maybe you're afraid you won't be able to accomplish things, or it's not going to go your way. And so if you ignore that, you ignore your soul trying to extend in action, it's like a feeling of regression. It's a feeling of feeling like, fuck, I don't feel in alignment. It's because your soul's telling you to go this fucking way. Clarify the Lovers, the Knight of Wands, in the direction of your passions and the things that bring enthusiasm. Clarify the Six of Cups in the future position for Leo. High Priestess, you're receiving something. High Priestess is about being receptive, and you're receiving something here that's going to feel like a blessing. It's going to feel like, oh, this makes things so much easier. Maybe it's support. Maybe it's something that you're realizing internally that you were unconscious of before with the High Priestess. And that's what's allowing the breakthrough to happen and things to be restored in a more simple way, or brings back simplicity. Clarify the Strength card here in your outcome. World card, boom, accomplishment, completion, getting to the end here, finally feeling like you've done it. Strength card, the World card. Clarify the Seven of Wands in the position of something that you're unaware of. Three of Wands. Three of Wands is my card of being self-determined, having to keep moving forward, keep the progression up. The ships will come in, but you have to keep pressing forward. And that's something that you may be unaware of at this time, is like to keep going on your journey, especially with that Chariot being here in the Challenge and the World card in the outcome. It's the ending of a cycle, the ending of a journey that is felt in a way maybe burdensome, or there's just been a lot that's been going on. You've had to learn, things have happened, and it's just like you're just trying to you're integrating it all. Temperance, Two of Cups. Let's pull your final outcome here, Leo. Three of Wands, boom. Your ship's coming in, the self-determination paying off. Eight of Swords is saying, yes, your self-determination is coming in, or your ships are coming in, sorry. And the self-determination is paying off. But the Eight of Swords is also too, it's like, don't stop there. There's still so much out there, and there's so many things that you could be doing. You don't have to get stuck in one way of doing things or one way of understanding things. Nine of Wands, yeah, what's being tested is your beliefs. And the Nine of Wands is Sag. It's interesting because Eight of Swords is Jupiter in Gemini, and the Nine of Wands is Moon in Sag. And so Jupiter in Gemini is like we can get stuck of only perceiving things one way or understanding things one way, right? But really what's going on with the Nine of Wands is like your emotions are telling you, no, there's more out there, you know, and you have to believe in yourself in the direction of things and not get caught up on thinking negatively or being pessimistic or feeling like you know all the answers when you don't. So it's like your beliefs are going to be challenged, but that's good because it's like you need to evolve. But yeah, I mean, I think this is not a bad month, Leo. I feel like, you know, there's accomplishment, you receiving the blessing, the breakthrough, restoring things, getting back to joy. There's a lot of integration going on with the lessons you've learned through your journey and through the journey of things. But you're learning and you're having to adjust as you go along. So that's what I got for you, Leo, in your April 2024 monthly reading. I'm wishing you the best, Leos. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you haven't yet subscribed, be sure to do so. Hit the thumbs up button as well if you enjoyed the video. And otherwise than that, Leo, I will talk to you all later.